This is Lane to the Future, episode 4, brought to you by the More Daily Podcast Network. My name is David Moore.
And I'm Curtis Lane. Why is my name not in the podcast? I don't know.
I don't know either. What are you talking about?
The More Daily Podcast Network. Curtis has nothing to do with it, so you know what?
This is
Lane to the Future.
And the theme is
Food.
okay.
And this is general food we're talking here. We're talking production, distribution, let's see, what were the other ones? What it looks like, stuff like that. You know, the whole broad thing, like made, shipped, food, what it looks like. Food. Yeah.
Let's do this.
I like it.
Got it.
Let's go.
Giving it everything.
So you ready to do this, Curtis?
I'm ready as I'll ever be. It's kind of early for this, though.
I know. We have to admit that Monday morning, because we record this show Monday evenings. We would go live on Ustream, but for some reason Ustream doesn't support multi-track. So screw that.
Yeah, screw them. You know, they lose out on our awesome thing. But truthfully, how many people would watch it this early?
Well, nobody would do it today.
Yeah, they'd be like, you know what? Screw these guys. I'm going home.
We were scheduled for 6. We had to eat. We had to take showers, and then I had to go to school in a couple hours. So,
oh yeah, it's Monday. Shit.
Yep.
Sorry. Well, I'll walk you to the bus stop and shit.
Yeah, we'll just chill at the bus stop.
Yeah.
All right. So we're starting here at like 7.
Damn.
Ooh.
Actually, it's like almost 8 o'clock right now. It's 7:51. So
the atmosphere of the show is going to be completely different.
Oh yeah, Curtis is going to be a little. I'm going to be a little bit out of it because I've been working all night and haven't had any rest. So I'm a little bit more delirious than usual.
And
so if I start saying weird things, don't hold it against me.
And I'm a night person.
Yeah.
So be prepared for Dave to get very cranky.
I'll say one thing and be like, no, son of a bitch. But yeah, I'm going to be easygoing as always. And I'm also going to be a little bit more weird. And Dave's just going to be angry as fuck the whole time.
Yep.
All right, so topic.
Screw me not being cynical, okay? Let's just admit this whole show I'm going to be completely cynical.
Oh yeah. And I'm just going to be like, you know, man, what if they made this all this stuff? All right, but enough about our lives and all that crap. Let's go topic. Food. What's it like now? Or do you want to start in the past a little bit?
Well, we could go back a little bit.
Not too far, but
no.
Like a little bit.
And when we were kids, the food, and I mean, it was there, but it's not everywhere it is now. If you go to any store, there is candy bars at the counter.
Oh yeah.
There's candy bars, bags of chips, things that
food.
The snackages that we need.
Get down with the snackness, man.
Right. And a while ago, that wasn't so dominant. People ate real food. You had to make a home-cooked meal more often.
Well, when you went to a gas station, it wasn't more of a small convenience store.
Yeah, it was a gas station.
It was a gas station. It was meant to get gas, and that was like it. And maybe get your car fixed up.
Right.
That was about it. Gas stations were gas stations. Convenience stores were convenience stores, unlike corner stores. And supermarkets were big.
Now, every single gas station in the world is a convenience store.
That sells junk food of every kind, sometimes prepared food, like hot dogs and sandwiches.
If you're a Speedway.
Yeah.
And your
other place, my store too, and some other places like 7-Eleven and such, you know.
Yeah.
They have food. It's just like, but it's usually low quality, really bad, and cheap.
Nothing good for you.
Oh, it's never good for you.
Yeah.
Dude, food's never good for you.
Well, I disagree no food's good for you.
Okay, I disagree with my own statement also. Most food sold at gas stations, I'll make a new statement, is bad for you in one way, shape, or form.
In a perfect world, we could have a gas station that had like a salad bar with
It'd be freaking awesome.
That'd be so good.
If it was always fresh.
Yeah.
If we had Subways in them or something.
Which that I could believe could happen.
They do have those already. Like
yeah, we could.
There's things like that, but then you got those things that are like fountain drinks.
Well, Subways. Let's just go there for a minute.
All right.
Subways are scary where they can be. I watched like the history of Subway on History Channel or whatever,
Yeah.
There's a Subway in a church that a pastor runs. That's awesome because that means that he can give subs to people who need them through the
Okay, that
church,
works.
but he can also sell subs which help run the church. The other thing is like Subways are in like every Walmart now.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like
I
did
can
you ever
I can
walk-
just imagine. Wait, I just want to go back to this Subway in a church thing because I can just see this now. All hail to Jesus, and there's $5 subs over here, just so you know. Just so you know, just so you know. Hail to Jesus.
forget the collection basket. We're just gonna use Subway.
Yeah, just screw it.
go
Instead of-
go buy a sandwich.
pretty much. It's
Yeah.
like buy a sandwich, support your local church. What? I'm not ready for that.
Have you ever walked into Walmart? You know, like the smell of Walmart's like plasticky, like
And
new
then you get
stuff,
Subway
and then
plasticky.
then you get the whiff of like Subway, and it's like, what the heck is that?
And like, well, I kind of like the whole Subway thing sometimes
I
because
love Subway.
sometimes when I go to it, it helps sometimes. Like, they need to have more of those in stores. I think like not just Subways, like overall food, like in the front of it that's kind of like Subway. But I'm not going McDonald's. I don't want to get something from McDonald's at a supermarket. But like free samples and stuff.
Like if you go into Giant Eagle, sorry to interrupt you,
Alright,
but
that's fine.
the in the back of Giant Eagle, if you go up by the back by where they sell the meat and the lobsters and stuff,
Meat
on
and
the
lobsters and stuff.
on the side there's like fried chicken, like cooked fried chicken, like it's hot and it's still ready and you can get that, and that's really awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I've gotten that a couple times.
Mm.
I'm talking like free samples because when you go to the store, sometimes you're hungry, and it makes you buy so much more food. You
And
know,
you waste so much more money.
and then you get home and you're like, why the hell did I buy any of this?
You're
I
never
don't
gonna
eat this. Yeah, you're like looking at your food going, when am I gonna eat that? Crap. The fudge nuggets, man.
The hunger
The hunger kills
overwhelmed
you.
me. Yeah.
It's like you go in there for it's like I gotta buy a dozen eggs, a gallon of milk, and some cheese. Come out, dozen eggs, 3 gallons of milk, 2 things of cheese, some Oreo cookies, some pretzels, 48 steak dinners in like the little boxes, and
3
like,
bags of frozen wings.
exactly.
Got it.
That's how the world works. But like pretty much okay, I'm talking basically food right now in America. You can go anywhere basically and acquire food within 10 miles of your house, roughly.
Most people,
Most people.
not everywhere.
Most places in America, most main cities in America like
Yeah,
Cleveland,
cities, yeah.
Detroit, like big cities. I'm talking. I'm talking like random cities in friggin'
Rural cornfields in the middle of Ohio.
or Kansas.
Right.
It's like, sorry, Kansas, there's no supermarkets for you. Or Utah. You know those states that have like nothing. Sorry, but if you live in Kansas and you listen to this show randomly, why are you listening to this show if you live in Kansas? Just saying, you know. But
I would congratulate every Kansas listener.
oh yeah, I'd be
we-
like, hell yeah.
Kurt, let's put it this way: we have officially 2 subscribers on YouTube
Hell yes.
who we do not know
Yes.
at all.
Awesome.
In respect, if one of those is from Kansas and they unsubscribe because of this show, I swear to God, Curtis, I will blame.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not blaming Kansas for not having Walmarts or Giant Eagles. It's not your fault that you're a crappy state or whatever. You see,
Sorry,
this
all
is
right,
when
I'm turning you off.
no, screw you.
Well,
This is just a show. Okay, but I'm sorry. I'm out of it. I don't have anything against Kansas viewers, and I did that just to piss off Dave, just so you know.
All right, let's go back to the show.
But yeah, I know, I'm getting there. Damn. I had an idea of what I was talking
All right.
about. All right, but basically, you have the store within however many yards of your house. For us, it's like what? There's a BP
Yep.
at the end of my street, and you have a restaurant at the end of yours.
I have Beer Engine, which is a great restaurant that's pretty
Yeah.
low, and yeah.
Whatever. But you can pretty much go anywhere and find food. You know, it's not that hard to acquire food in at least Lakewood where we live. It's
Well,
there everywhere.
Well, in Lakewood, you have a lot of bars to choose from, at least for sure.
Well,
That's-
true, and there's a Giant Eagle also, and there's like McDonald's now
There's
and
two-
stuff like that.
I should say that there's 2 Giant Eagles within walking distance of my house. There are 4 Subways within walking distance of my house if you really push it.
There's 4?
Yep.
Okay, Detroit.
The one in Madison,
There's one in Madison.
the one in Detroit,
Okay.
the one in Warren Village,
All right.
and the one on 117th.
Fuck.
You could walk to all those. It's possible.
I wouldn't go to the 117th and walk, or Warren Village. That's a little pushing it.
I've walked to Warren Village multiple times. I love walking to
Well, it's
Warren
because you're
Village.
closer. The way that I would go, it's really long, and I don't like it. I don't get how you're like 15 feet away from Cleveland, and I'm like 40 feet. I don't understand.
Yeah, even though Cleveland's totally opposite way.
No, Cleveland's south of us also.
It's Cleveland south and
And east.
east, yeah. Of
Warren
us.
Village is south, man. Well, we're getting off topic like hell, but
Well,
okay.
it's more.
But yeah, this is how this whole show is gonna be all freaking day.
Hey, at least we did it.
Yeah, at least we're getting it done,
All right.
and we can always do it again later. Whatever.
Right, so here's the problem with the food in the stores, though. Back to where we were.
Okay, it's bad.
Subway is in Walmart. Got it. Good.
Got it. Awesome.
Guess what's in Target?
Give me a second. I've been at Target. I remember what's there. It's not Subway.
No.
Okay, give me a hint.
They sell coffee and it's really expensive.
Starbucks.
Okay.
I knew it.
Right.
Boom.
Got it.
Plus,
Now what's next to that Starbucks? Do you remember? Worst pizza place that exists.
Caesars?
No, Little Caesars is okay.
No, it's not. It's cardboard with ketchup and cheese. That's it.
It's better than
What the hell could be worse than that?
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut's not that bad.
Pizza Hut's pretty bad.
I like their cinnamon sticks. It's a pizza place. I like the
That's
cinnamon
all they
sticks.
got.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll give you that. I was like, I wasn't thinking Pizza Hut because I forgot they were a pizza place.
Right.
That's the bad thing. I'm like, I like cinnamon. I like their desserts.
You
that
forgot Pizza Hut was a pizza place.
all I get from Pizza Hut is their desserts.
Right.
So I forget that it's a pizza place.
Right.
You know?
We ordered that $10 buck box.
Yeah, how was that?
Okay. Here's how it went. Garlic sticks,
Yeah.
too garlicky.
Okay.
Pizza,
Yeah.
made my stomach sick.
Greasy.
Cinnamon sticks,
So good.
so good.
Well, like the only thing that I judge a pizza by how you can eat it the next day after it's been cold.
Best pizza place for that is definitely
Angelo's.
Angelo's is the best overall.
Yeah, Angelo's is good hot, cold, with whatever you could. If you put like friggin' ice cream on the pizza and ate it, it'd be good.
Best for the value.
Best for the value.
Domino's. If they have that chew for like $5.
Oh hell yes.
Yeah, whatever it is.
I'm doing that on Friday. Hell yes. And Thursday. Well, Thursday mainly. Yeah.
Right.
Because
Okay.
Friday we're gonna do a bunch of other stuff. And like, okay. But go on. What was with the Target thing?
Target has a very crappy Pizza Hut. And okay, Pizza Hut is better than the Pizza Hut in Target. The Pizza Hut in Target sells you like mini.
Is it like an
individual,
express one?
Like one square.
Oh,
pieces.
so it's like the one it's at my college.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
just
shit.
exactly like that.
So it's shit.
Yeah, it's not.
It's complete and utter shit.
It's not Pizza Hut.
It's like, oh, you want a tiny little pizza? Okay. Oh, you want a tiny little cinnamon sticks? Oh, you want a tiny little garlic bread? Whatever the fuck. Bullshit.
But
I want a fucking pizza.
Here's where the industry is moving. There's something like that everywhere.
Yeah.
And there's a weird.
It wasn't like that like 20 years ago.
No, definitely not.
It
like when we were little kids, there was not
nothing like that.
No, there was nothing in the end of a store.
The only thing that I liked when I was little about the little things in the stores, like I was like 8, 9 years old max, when those things were starting to first happen, I was like, ooh, slushy machine.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Like,
that was it.
I remember gas stations having snacks. I mean, that wasn't forever, okay? But, that Target's been there my whole life. We've gone to that Target for years.
Okay.
There was not a Starbucks and a Pizza Hut at the end of it my entire life.
Well, the thing is about they put them in there for convenience.
Right.
You're thinking because people are always on the go. Today's person is always on the go, which is a problem.
But that convenience, and I'm the proof. I'm the living proof of that. Convenience is horrible for you. I commute to school 5 days a week.
Okay.
During the regular semester. Commuting that for an hour and a half every single day and going through Tower City. Look, you
McDonald's.
You can eat breakfast, and you're not gonna make it to dinner time. You have to eat something.
Oh yeah, you
And
need that snack or that little something.
You're either gonna bring some crappy food that's gonna sit in your backpack all day and get gross, or you're gonna walk to the Subway, or the KFC, or the McDonald's, and you will gain 20 pounds in a year.
Yeah, I felt bad for you about that, Dave.
Uh,
I'm really sorry about that.
It's not, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I'll make you lose it.
Yep.
We're gonna start
I'm
Dave's
already
workout video.
I'm already losing it again.
All right,
So, but the point is that convenience.
That's not convenience. That's making your life horrible because you're gaining weight.
Yeah, it's not a convenience. It's horrible.
Also, I do know what you ate at that McDonald's, so
I love my 20-piece chicken nuggets.
your McNuggets, your hash browns, and your frappuccinos.
No, I get my iced caramel coffee in the
Whatever,
morning.
it's a frappuccino.
Hash browns. Don't talk about food. I'm already hungry. We're doing a show about food, and I got to go through there in like a couple hours.
All right, just so you know, well, that convenience leads to obesity eventually.
Yes.
If you're not one of those people who has a really high metabolism, like I know a lot of people who eat like crap all the time. They never gain weight.
Yeah.
And then there's me who, like, if I eat like a McDonald's milkshake, my ass jiggles for like a week, and it's just weird, you know.
It's
it doesn't work.
How does that happen?
Well, it's also my metabolism isn't horrible. It's just I don't eat all that stuff all the time, so I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
And that stuff isn't the best for you. Like, also, like, I'm going by the video from Super Size Me. We've all seen that probably.
Yes.
It's about the guy who eats McDonald's for 30 days straight. That's it. You get addicted to that food.
Yeah.
You know, there's stuff in the food now that makes you want more of that specific food. Like if it's prepared like TV dinners, like that stuff that you throw in the microwave really quick and you're done, or McDonald's or whatever. There's something in that food that makes you feel good.
Yeah.
And then when you're not eating that food, you feel like crap.
Yeah. If you eat so much of that, there's something I read about this, and it's in the fast foods, McDonald's, Burger King, you know, the major ones, KFC. Half of the things that they put in those foods are chemicals.
Well, yeah, they get preservatives and crap.
Those chemicals are made and tested to taste perfect.
Yeah.
To make you love it. Now,
it's just like putting nicotine in cigarettes.
Yeah.
That's the problem with it. I don't think that's right.
No.
You should be able to have the choice. If you like chicken, go eat some chicken
Yeah.
at KFC. If you like specifically KFC chicken, go there. If you don't, you shouldn't have a chemical that tells you that you like it.
Yeah, you shouldn't
I don't
put
like
stuff
that.
in the food, and you're bumping your mic. I don't know where. But
back off a little. How's that? Better?
It's better. And I'm just hearing boom, 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 boom.
It was probably like I was tapping my chair or something. I don't know. Sorry.
Anyway, to move on, the chemicals in this food should just be. I mean, look, I understand that you have to make. If you're gonna make fast food and you're gonna make processed food, and it's gonna be cheaper, okay. It's not going to be real chicken. It's not going to be real salad.
It's not going to be real food, period.
Right. There's got to be some chemicals in it. But they shouldn't be spent so much time to make them perfectly tasting so that you subconsciously crave it.
It's like
how
a little drug thing. It makes you addicted to it.
Have you ever got Five Guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I went with you the first time I went there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so like you go to Five Guys, okay? And if you don't think about Five Guys, eventually you'll start craving Five Guys.
Oh yeah.
It's not even like it's there. It's like I need those fries. They're so good.
I need that burger.
Right.
Need it.
Anybody who's listening to this show, because I can feel it already, you need to either go eat something by now, or
go have a bagel or a salad. Eat something healthy.
Eat during this show, so you
have some apples.
Right.
Do something healthy. Go run while you eat a banana.
Yeah, but we're talking
Something
just
like
about all those good fast food places.
Yeah, that's the problem. The fast food companies and all that other stuff that show processed food and this show's turning more into fast foods.
Yeah,
which we can deal with.
Yeah,
we can do all the other stuff later.
But it's really convenience of food.
Let's just move into just fast foods. Why don't we just switch that topic to just fast foods?
Okay,
is that okay? Just mid-show we can switch.
Fast snacks.
Yeah, the most convenient stuff.
Yeah,
because
that's where it's going.
Yeah, it's just easier that way. Well, we can talk about the processing and all that stuff later.
Yeah,
that's another show we can do.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just thinking like, crap, I kind of lost my train of thought. Shit.
The food change it, and we can still call this food because we can call processing food a whole nother show. This isn't just fast food. It's the fact that you can grab a snack anywhere, anytime, and it's crap and it's salty and it's
bad for you.
It's bad for you. It's the convenience, and that's the problem.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna do. Sorry to cut you off really quick.
You got it.
But like, I was saying, like, I think I lost it again. But Oh, I got it again. Wow, it's gone and come like 3 times. But these food companies pay so much money to shove their product down our throat. Like, how many times do you see a McDonald's ad on the TV, or it pops up on YouTube, or like you see it just some random place? You know,
You can't.
they just shove it down our throats.
Yeah, it's not enough to make it taste perfect to make.
I
you
know, but
crave
it makes you
It's-
think about it.
Yep.
And they're like, McDonald's, those fries look good in that picture.
Yeah, they never look as good as the picture.
Oh, never. The funny thing is, I found this out, and it is true, because I've done this twice, and it's worked. If you get a burger and it doesn't look like the picture,
Yeah.
you can take it back up and say, this doesn't look like the picture,
Yeah.
and they will make it look like the picture. They have to legally,
That's hilarious.
isn't it? I did that with my Big Mac so many times
I know.
that I've gone, like the 2 times it's not so many times, the 2 times I've gone to McDonald's and ordered a Big Mac, I'm like, it doesn't look like the picture. And they've had to put bigger patties on it. Because I'm like, I can't see the patty.
Do they really?
Yeah, they have to do it.
No, I have a friend who's a food photographer, sort of friend
Okay.
of a friend. They
Okay.
and they take pictures for McDonald's and Burger King and all sorts
And it's
of
all
stuff.
fake.
And to make the bun look perfectly brown and crispy, they use like blowtorches
Mm-hmm.
and blow the bun, make it perfect. They
I love how they do it.
they
I
use
saw
completely different meat. It's awesome.
I
It's-
saw a complete thing about it on like how it's made.
Yeah.
And like the grill marks, those are fake.
Yeah.
They heat up these like special tongs and they press it on the meat
Yeah, to make it look
to
awesome.
make it look like grilly and beautiful, Yeah, it's not real. The meat is like raw and it's painted.
Have you ever gone to Burger King and asked them to make it look like the picture? Because
I haven't tried. It doesn't work really much there.
Because-
As much have I heard.
nothing they have there looks anything like any of the
Oh,
pictures
no.
because they don't even have the power. I know McDonald's could do it.
Yeah, McDonald's can do it. What they had to do for mine was they had to put bigger patties on it to make it look like it.
Right, but they have the bigger patties.
Yeah, they have like the quarter pound patties or something.
Yeah.
But they didn't use those. They used a smaller one or something.
Yeah. and
But like it was a big deal too because it was hilarious. Because I'm like, it doesn't look like the picture. I'd like to speak with your manager. Excuse me. I had to burp, so I went away. But like, what? If I have to, I'm not gonna burp into the mic.
You turn to burp and then you're like, oh, I had to burp.
Well, like they brought the manager out and he's like, it wasn't a very pleasant experience, but it ended up working for me in the better because it was funny. Because like they have to do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, it doesn't look like your false advertising. This is not what I wanted. I wanted that picture right there. And the guy was like, we can't make it look like the picture. I'm like, well, I don't want it. I want my money back then. Then you throw this freaking sandwich away. And then they were like, fine, we'll make it look like the picture. They could put bigger patties, a little bit less lettuce on it, more of that dressing that I like on it, and
Yeah.
more and bigger and nicer cheese. I'm like, okay, now it looks like the picture.
Did it
kind of.
taste as good as the picture?
It tasted a lot better, gotta say,
I believe it.
because like you actually tasted meat.
You can appreciate the value of food then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that what it looks like in the picture. You should get, not like this half done crap that they get view.
Well, no, I understand the point of making something look better than it really is.
Well, yeah, I get
I
that
mean,
too,
I
but
get
that's false
that.
advertisement. You're not gonna be like, it's the same thing as like the bait and switch.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. That's illegal.
It should look similar though. It shouldn't. I mean, it can't look perfect.
It can't look the same,
You can
but
make
it
a
should look
picture-
similar.
You can make a picture look way nicer, and it should
Oh,
look
yeah.
a little bit nicer.
Hello, Photoshop.
Now, here's how I picture the pictures of food. The pictures of food should look like the absolutely perfect version of what you already have.
It should look like the
But
average version.
Yeah, like what
Except-
90% of the time, this is what it looks like.
Except when you do that, you take that same Big Mac
Yep.
that I got first. Who's gonna buy it when it looks like crap? It looks like 3 buns with lettuce. That's all it was.
3 buns.
That's all it looks like. There's a bun, middle bun, bottom bun, lettuce sticking out. That's about it. If you get any lettuce sticking out. And then there's big ass onions on it. It's like,
Personally, I just love
Veggie.
chicken nuggets, and they always look the same.
oh, duh.
Except that
Except
one,
one
except that
thing.
one time where I got scabs and they were like really brown. I'm like,
The
"Oh."
fuck?
And then I got like ones that were like like the half the size of a chicken nugget, but they weren't, like they weren't ripped in half. It's not like they broke in the box.
So they were just like big round things.
They were just like little bites. They were like you got like
Maybe it was a promotional thing or something stupid.
but it wasn't because I got a bunch of normal ones. And then
Okay, I gotta say this because I haven't said my favorite thing at McDonald's.
All right,
All right, my favorite thing doesn't come around all the time. It's never on the menu.
Shamrock Shakes.
No, I am a big fan of the McRib. And that's one of the most horrible things on that menu because it has no pork, it has no beef, it has no chicken. It's a mystery meat. It's one of the worst things you can ever put in your body because they never say what it's made out of. It's made of meat. Used to be made out of kangaroo, but we don't know anymore.
You like it?
I like the sauce on it.
I've never had it. I've never tried the McRib.
If you gave me rib meat with barbecue, I'm a barbecue guy.
Right.
That's my thing.
I like hot.
I like pulled pork
Okay.
with barbecue sauce on a bun. It's
love
amazing.
ribs, yeah.
But like the McRib just has this thing with me. It clicks, and it's something I always like.
It's that sauce that's made
Yeah.
perfectly to taste perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But then and it's it's funny because it's the most horrible thing on the menu. But once again, it never looks like the picture.
So what you need to do, Curtis, is force McDonald's to sell McRib sauce so you can just put it on normal ribs.
Well, the weird thing is you could probably buy it when it comes out because you can go up there and be like, I want the Big Mac sauce.
Yeah.
But really, it's called Big Mac sauce. I say the technical term that they call it, even though it's really just Thousand Island dressing. Ooh, I just broke the secret. Oops.
Yeah.
Screw you, Mickey D's.
Yeah.
I already know what the secret of all those stupid things are. But basically we got processed food, simple convenience, fatty, preserved, BS.
And this isn't going anywhere.
No, this is
away.
just now.
And the other thing that's going on is, bags of chips and other things. I'm not limiting it to bags of chips. Bags of chips is just the most obvious. Cans of soda, bags of chips, bottled drinks, things like that. The prices are just changing.
Just keep going up.
Just up. That bag of chips that used to be 99 cents, it used to be like legit. You used to hand the cashier $1, they give you a penny back.
Exactly.
Perfect. It was a bag of air, but it was still $1 bag of chips. Now it's $1.09. Almost everywhere.
I liked back when it was I know this is a long time ago, and I guess nobody's gonna remember these besides like people our age and maybe older folks if they're listening to this, but I don't know why. The 49-cent bags of chips or the 3 for 99. You ever get those little things for like your lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a giant bag of air and it was only like less than an ounce of food, but still it was 3 for 99 cents.
Right.
Come on. I'd buy that shit.
It was the fact that they just separated into 3 bags. It worked as little snacks that you threw with you.
Mm-hmm.
But now you go to the store and a bag of Doritos is $4. Over $4. It's like 4 something.
And then you're like, who put all these chips in my bag of air?
I know you have less than half the bag is full of chips.
Also, depending on what you buy, because
Yes.
things are priced by weight,
Right.
not by quantity.
Right.
Because if they did it by quantity, you'd get a full bag of chips and it would cost like $15, and all the prices would vary.
Yeah.
And nobody would be like, this one's 15, this one's 10. It's like because this one's less broken than this
It
one.
would be like buying produce.
Yeah, it'd be like buying meat.
And it'd just be a pain.
Yeah, it'd be a pain in my ass.
Yeah.
Because you have to search for the bag of chips you can afford.
Yeah.
Be like, I want the bag of chips that's like a buck.
I want the bag that's full of air.
Exactly. Where's my bag of air? I swear to God, you could package a bag, make it full of air, and put a bag of air, sell it. Somebody would buy it. They'd walk out of the store, come back with it, and be like, "There's no chips in this."
All right. Considering the show will be published, I'm going to claim this right now. When I'm older, I'm claiming this. If somebody steals this idea, I will sue you and use this show as evidence.
All right.
I am going to make a chip brand. I'm going to call it Air. The bag is just going to say Air on it. It's going to be a plain white bag with a black Arial text that says Air. Okay? If you
We should try this out at my store.
any bags of chips and you start calling them Air, I swear I'm going to be angry. It's going to say Air and actually, you know what? Let's just go all out. We're going to change the color of the word Air to be the different flavors. Okay?
Of air.
Of air. And you're going to open it and there's going to be one chip in the bottom of the bag.
Oh God.
They're also going to be sold for a nickel.
All right, that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking just take the bag, make the black text on it,
Right.
sell it for, I was thinking 50 cents just to screw with people and offer refunds. Like, say make it a novelty joke,
Yeah.
you know, and sell it to people. And when they come back and go, there's no chips in this, and go, read the bag. Literally, what does it say?
Here's
Air.
the secret.
Derp. Derp. Derp.
Make it super cheap, and put like some crinkly like paper in the inside, so it sounds like there's
Put bubble wrap in it.
no, because
Little bubbles of air. What's up with this bag,
No,
man?
you
It's got bubble wrap
you
in
use
it.
the sun chip bags,
Oh, God, yes.
so it sounds like there's stuff in it.
And then put some bubble wrap in it.
Right.
They're like, what's up with the bubble wrap? I wanted chips. Read the bag. Those are little bubbles of air, you know? Just screw with a bunch of people.
You sell it more or less to confuse people because they'll buy it because you just put it next to the chips, like
Yeah.
like right next to
Big
the
bag of it.
You just
air.
you assume when you see that for such a low price, you're like, oh, that's just the rip-off brand, right?
Yeah.
It's an orange. It's an orange where this is air. Oh, it's gonna be like Doritos. You buy it. It's air. Then once people all figure it out, you start giving it to people as gifts.
That'd be awesome. I like this idea. Why would you say this on here?
Because
Okay.
now it's on the air. So now somebody steals it. I have a publish date of when this was published.
True.
Therefore, that they steal it, I can sue.
Awesome sewage.
It's like if 50 years ago I would have said, I'm gonna sell bottled water.
Like
I coulda
every one of
claimed
our
it.
dads.
Yep.
It's like I swear, every one of our dads, you know what? Why don't we make bottled water, man?
My dad claims that he carries a bottle. He carried a big like gallon jug of water around with him everywhere, like a big plastic jug, and he drank it everywhere he went. And then they started selling bottled water.
My dad had the same thing.
Right.
All right.
Because
But my dad-
everybody
yeah.
used bottled water.
Everybody
it's not
had-
a new idea. It's
Everybody
just,
had that idea. I get that, like, some of our dads are older than each other,
right.
but you know, everybody had that idea.
Somebody goes.
And just
Some
one guy,
said, "I'm gonna sell this."
one guy's like, "Screw it, I'm making it. Let's go.
Yep.
I'm making some money." And he's a billionaire, and he's probably dead. But I don't know.
No, he might not be dead,
You never know.
but he's,
be dead,
he's
could be
rolling
alive.
in the dough.
Oh yeah,
If he
just like the guy who made the pet rock.
If he gets a license fee off every brand of bottled water, he's rolling.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, straight up.
Shit, yeah. Okay, but that's the present, isn't it? Processed, packaged crap, BS food, and it make chemically enhanced to make it taste good.
And let me give you the hope before we go off the present.
All right.
The hope is around
sh-
here. There's a Great Northern Mall. It's called Great Northern Mall. It's in the north,
Uh,
Ohio. It's a big mall. They recently destroyed the food court. Bunch of fast food. It was McDonald's, Subway.
Did they really?
Yep, they destroyed it. They just tore it down and said, this is now the play area for a bunch of little kids. There's no more food there. The other side of the mall now is where the food court is.
Okay.
This food court is full of healthy food.
Like what?
Like, there is a place... I just moved my mic. Hold on.
All right.
They made a place called Chop Salads, which
Ooh.
is chopped up fresh salads, and that's pretty awesome. And it's literally the lettuce you buy at home, if not fresher. They take that, they chop it all up, and you get fresh. I want fresh this, fresh
So
that.
it's like a Subway but for salad.
Yeah, it's like
That's cool.
It's a Subway, but even fresher than Subway, like straight up, 100%, way more fresh. And that's pretty much that's my hope.
That's your hope that more things are like that instead.
Yeah, you can go there and you can get all sorts of fresh food. There's a bunch of like fresh cooked meat and
Yeah, but not a lot of people have that connection in their mind about like salad equals good taste. Like me, I'm not a preferer of lettuce and such,
yeah.
but I like salads still. Certain types, like I love a nice Caesar salad with some Caesar dressing,
Yeah.
nice chicken on top. That's awesome.
They
I
give-
love that.
The nice thing about all these places in this mall, every single place in the mall except for the lingering, where there's a pretzel, pretzel dog, pretzels, lemonade. That's the mall
You need
food.
the pretzel, man.
That's right there.
It is mall food. You always need mall food.
All right, that's still there. But if you go into the actual food court, it is all portion meals. This is the right kind of meat you should be eating. This is if you get a chicken salad at Chops, you get the right amount of chicken, the right amount of lettuce. It is literally
awesome.
It's delicious.
All right, we gotta check that out next time then.
It's super expensive.
Never mind.
I
That's the other problem with it.
problem.
The more expensive it is, the less people want to buy it.
Right.
But the more healthy it is for you.
Right.
Because-
Let's put it this way. Go to Chipotle. Everybody's been to Chipotle at least with
All right,
somebody.
We'll go with that.
They've had a giant burrito bowl. Okay.
Yes.
Now take that burrito bowl, chop it in half,
Okay.
turn it into a salad, and make it $2 more.
Fuck.
Super, super delicious salad.
But that's expensive as
know,
all
it's
hell.
like $7. It's like adding double meat. Okay.
Okay, dude. I have another thing for you.
Yep.
Okay, this is different. This is in Toledo.
Yep.
This is where around me. Okay, there's this thing. It's called. I don't remember completely what it's called, but it's in our food court, like little thing where some of our food places are. What you do is this costs about $5. I think it's $5.89, and you get good. It's bigger than the Chipotle thing. I'm trying to think of something that would be the good size for it. Take basically a DVD case.
Okay.
Add about another half a DVD case, make it square,
Okay.
and about 3 inches deep,
All right.
and that's your salad.
That's pretty good.
And you get whatever you want on it. It's
Yeah.
the same kind of idea, but it's a little cheaper,
Yeah.
and it's still a good thing.
And-
And I kind of like that idea.
And that's the hope. It's if you can throw that in a mall, you can throw it in any mall.
Oh yeah, if you can throw that in a mall, you can throw that in a Walmart, you can throw that in a Target, you can throw that anywhere you want.
And there's nothing wrong with, okay, it depends on the person, but there's some decently healthy sandwiches at Subway that you can get.
Yeah, like the turkey club or
Yeah.
like the basic ones.
And it's a personal choice. But when they make a meat and a ball marinara very yummy and tasty.
I actually don't like that.
I don't like it either. I'm just throwing it out there. It just doesn't look healthy to me.
Well, like I've had it like the first time I had it, it was really, really good because the meatballs didn't taste like they do now. Now, what I get on I don't get much on it. If it's a meatball marinara, it's mainly the meatballs, and I want Parmesan cheese and some mozzarella, or I want provolone, and that's about it.
Let's go through our favorite Subway sandwiches. Just kidding.
Well, just real quick, like I got that a while ago, and it was really good, and the meat tasted different. And now, when I ate it the last time, I got a 6-inch from Subway. It tasted like puke.
I've never had anything at Subway taste that bad.
And I don't know why. It was from here. It was from on Madison.
Yeah.
It tasted so horrible. Like, I literally wanted to throw the sandwich on the ground and upchuck.
Ugh.
Like, it was bad. And I went back in. I'm like, what's wrong with this sandwich? And I gave it to them. They're like, there's nothing wrong with this sandwich. We just got the meat today. I'm like, if that's what this meat now tastes like, I don't want to eat here anymore. And I haven't gone to Subway in a while.
Right.
Like, I like Subway. I love subs.
Speaking of which, that chicken sandwich is like, by the time this show is published, it won't matter. But the chicken sandwich is only $5 right now.
I need to go down there and get that,
That's
by the way. But that'll be the first time I go there in like 3 months.
Yeah, it's good. It's not as good as like grilling your own chicken, but it's still good.
But the whole thing is that they're not going to do that because they have to make them more expensive because the more fresh it is, the more expensive it is.
Yeah, it costs them more to give you that. I don't disagree with it costing more. It's a problem, and we need to figure out how to do it. But it's not something they can make cheaper. They have to make money. That's how the world works. You can't
It's all about money.
You
always.
can't throw away money unless you have money to throw away. If
Yeah.
you want to open a new business and call it fresh food, and it's going to cost you, a half more to buy that food, to sell it, you have to charge slightly more.
Yeah, to make a profit and then survive.
Right. It has to cost you. You have to charge that extra 50% it's going to cost you.
All right, but so that's the present, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what are we thinking in, 5 years?
5 years is first.
5 years? Okay. What I think in 5 years, I don't know if the whole healthy food thing is gonna catch on or not.
Right.
But if it does, we're gonna see more of those places like Subway pop up. We're gonna see more Subways,
Chops
more
and-
Chops. They're hopefully gonna be cheaper. But if it doesn't, those places are gonna die quickly.
Quickly, they're
Gonna be freaking gone.
I don't know how this mall is living on this. Like literally,
Well,
you walk into this, and this is the sad part. You walk in, you see that pretzel dog place. It's the mall food. It's like just a bunch of crap food. It's junk, pizza,
Yeah.
lemonade, whatever. and you walk over to the food court. There's not a line at any of the other ones. There's a line for the pretzel dogs, but there's not a line for the freshly cooked mango chicken. I mean,
Ooh, mango chicken
oh,
sounds good.
it's so good. It really is good. And they have free samples, and you walk around. It's awesome.
Yeah.
We'll go
They still have that Asian place there?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Any of the there's a bunch of Chinese places now because they're healthy.
Well, I like Chinese food.
They're healthier, more or less.
I'm a Chinese food freak. Oh, I have money.
Teriyaki chicken.
No, it's... Oh, dude. Never mind. I have a better idea.
It's boring.
I'll tell you later.
All right.
Okay. This is not for now.
We
But,
could just spend this whole time just talking about good food.
Yeah, we could. Do you want to? Or you just want to do that this time? We could have a different topic next week.
We could just call this Lane with Food.
Lane with food.
More
Lane to food. Lane to food. Let's go with that one.
The back lane food.
Whatever.
Ew.
No, I don't like that.
No.
Lane to food.
All right. Anyway, 5 years from now.
If it is, we're going to see more places like Chops and Subway. But if it goes the complete opposite and people like shun it, we're going to see more Mickey D's, which is inevitable.
It's not.
Because
You can't stop it.
McDonald's is like the superpower of food right now, the way it works.
Yeah.
Like just how they did with our theater and crap. They tore down our theater and they're building a McDonald's there.
Yep.
Yes, the theater wasn't making a lot of money, but they should have been better at advertising. The owner wasn't a very good
No, he wasn't
owner.
a businessman. And
He wasn't a businessman.
I know a guy who talked to him right before they closed. And the only reason they closed is they closed his movie theater because the owner wasn't making as much money as he wanted to. They weren't losing money. He just wanted to make more.
He should have like been better at it. Been like, "Oh, we're having this special promotion deal. You get a movie, you get a free popcorn."
Yeah.
I would have gone for that crap.
Yeah.
Because popcorn costed like $2 there, and the ticket cost like $3, and it was one of the places where I would go. And if the place was put together better, if the guy cleaned it,
Yeah, no, here's the problem. If you make a movie theater, and this works with food, you make a movie theater that's cheap like that. It's an old theater, it had a small screen.
it had 2 small screens. It was okay though.
When you charge, $4 for a movie, the movie industry makes you charge that amount of money. That's the money they take from your ticket.
Yeah.
So he was charging the bare minimum, which means if he's charging you that amount, he only makes money off the food.
But he was still making money.
Right.
If he was still making enough money, what do you need to do?
You
The whole place was fine. You just need to advertise better.
need to advertise better, clean the sticky floors. Got it. Done.
Put it this way. They never clean those floors, and I know it. Because that sticky floor does not come after a day
Right.
or a week. You know how sticky a floor gets? After months upon months of butter falling and sticky gum on the floor and whatever else.
Right.
That's when that happens. And it's like, I can't even explain how bad it was.
It was still...
If the guy was making more profit, why don't you just clean the place up, maybe get a little bit newer seating,
Right.
That'd be it.
The guy said, and I know people who worked there. This is how I know this. The guy who worked there, and the last movie they showed, I don't remember what it was.
Vampires suck.
Was it?
Yep, one of them.
And everybody was sitting in there.
Oh yeah.
And what he said outside is, if we would have had this support 2 weeks ago, we wouldn't be closing.
bullshit.
Run promotions. Yeah, that's all it would have done.
Advertise.
Yes.
Because every time we went to a movie, like you and me went to a movie, we didn't go to Detroit. We went to like Crocker.
You went there
because it was nicer. The seats were nicer. If the guy cleaned the place up, I would have gone.
If you would have made an effort to make it, and it's sad that it's gone. We're talking about the movies.
The whole thing is gone.
7 in the morning.
Like the whole movie theater is like destroyed. It's gone completely.
And in a couple
and there's
weeks,
a McDonald's.
there
gonna
will
be
be a McDonald's.
which is BS.
And they will.
And if that's gonna happen more often in 2017, I don't want to live in that future. I really don't. I'd rather be in for the entertainment business.
I think we're doomed to see way more McDonald's, way more convenience stores.
Fast food, because the average American is on the go most of their day,
Right.
which is bad.
And
it's not like they're on the go, like they're walking around. They got to get from point A to point B, and they're gonna walk there. No, they're driving from point A to point B.
Yeah, and look, I'm one of those people. I have to go to school and I have to take an hour and a half commute, and I'm there for 5 hours. Okay, look, even if I brought a lunch with me, I'd still be hungry.
Yeah.
This isn't a problem of Americans being fat because we like fast food. It's a problem with the way society works. If you have to be somewhere and you have to get there and you have to be there for that amount of time, look, you're doomed. You're just doomed to hell.
Because you don't get those options. You don't get the healthy option. You don't get the fast food option. Because 9 times out of 10, the person is going to choose that fast food option.
Right. You know why? Because it's easier. It's not.
It's easier. It's cheaper. It tastes better to them because of those chemicals in it.
And we have 90 other things to worry about than making a nice meal.
Exactly.
And that's that. And look, I don't know how we fix this problem. I don't have a wonderful solution, but I don't think, and I know that people do blame us and call us the most fat society in the world. And
it's not our fault. We allowed businesses that do all this stuff to cut the amount of meat in it, put in a bunch of chemicals,
and
feed it to us.
I'm not defending us in any way, shape, or form.
We're fat as fuck.
We're doomed. I mean, it's not our fault.
Like, yeah, there's those skinny people in like Hollywood, but you know how much they eat? Zilch.
And guess what they get to eat? Healthy food. You know why?
Yeah.
Because somebody gives it to them. You know why? Because they can.
You know why? Because they got a personal trainer.
You know why? Because they got money.
Exactly.
You know why?
Because they do a bunch of movies.
Right.
Because they're naturally talented.
Right.
Or they went to school for it.
Right.
I don't have the money to go to, like, to have my own personal trainer, to have this and that. I don't even have money to get a freaking YMCA pass anymore.
Right.
Like, what is it? Like, $100-something a year?
And even if you did, would you have enough money to do, or enough time to do that?
I would make time.
Right. You try to make time.
But I wouldn't be able to all the time because our YMCA is way down there.
Right.
And I live a little farther away.
Look, it's not, and
Should it be a workout just to walk there for me?
it's in a pretty decent location.
But
we gotta give credit for that.
All right, it's in a decent location, but take it from my point of view. If I walked there, which is what I would do 9 times out of 10, that would be a workout for me.
Right. And you don't want to go there, work out, then walk home.
Yeah, because that would be like, I'm tired and I gotta walk 1.5 miles home.
Yep.
Bullshit.
And now we have no room to talk because my grandfather, who's much older than us,
Well, your grandfather makes a lot better choices than us.
can walk from downtown Cleveland all the way back here.
Did he really?
Yes, he took the rapid down to downtown Public Square and walked to my house
Why?
at 5 a.m.
Why?
Because he can.
Because he can.
Because he doesn't have fast food and he didn't get it shoved down his throat. He didn't know who Ronald McDonald was from age 4.
Well, it's because the older folks know what the hell they're doing most of the time, but some of them have fallen victim to it.
Yep.
And that just worries me. Like, you look at some of these kids nowadays. Like, yeah, I used to watch the Maury Show a lot because that was the only thing on in the morning.
Right.
And they show these kids that weigh, like, it's a 7-year-old that weigh like 300 pounds. And you feel sad for the child, because the child is being tormented like hell.
Right.
In school, for one, and then 2, you feel angry that these parents don't say no.
Right.
It's like your kid throws a hissy fit. They explained what happened with some of these kids. They're like, the kid throws a hissy fit in the store, cries and bitches and moans, throws stuff around,
Yep.
and they eventually just give in. And as parents, you need to be able to yell at your kids, not in public all the time. I'm not for publicly yelling or abusing your children. You need to be stern, and you need to know what the fuck you're doing.
Right.
Read a fucking book. Like me, I'm not ready for kids.
Right.
I have anger issues that I still need to deal with. I need to go to counseling and shit.
Right.
We both know I have it. They're just in there. They pop out once in a while, but I'm pretty good at throwing it somewhere else.
Right.
But like, these kids are learning. If they do it that way, they can get what they want. That doesn't work in the world.
Right.
Because once they turn 21 or whatever, and they're trying to get a job,
Yep.
if they start crying and moaning, you know what that employer's going to go? Get the fuck out, Tommy. You're a loser.
Right.
Get out.
Yep.
You're
Security.
a loser, Tommy. Get out.
The world, it scares me. We're talking 5 years. If 5 years from now this continues the way it does, we're gonna have a million McDonald's, a million Subways, a million Pizza
We're not.
Huts.
Subway's gonna die. Truthfully,
Yeah.
Subway's gonna die out a little bit.
Although they keep making
They're gonna
them.
get smaller.
Not
they're
in
gonna-
5 years.
They might be at the current level where they are, but there's gonna be a lot more McDonald's than there are Subways. There's a shit ton.
Yeah, there'll be a lot more McDonald's, there'll be a lot more Burger Kings, there'll be a lot more Taco Bells. You know, there's not really that many Taco Bells, to be honest,
True.
compared to the amount of McDonald's.
Oh yeah, McDonald's is the king right now.
Right. Now,
What about 10 years? Where are we gonna be in 10 years? Or did you have an idea before that?
the hope in 5 years is the malls. Okay, here's what happens when you go to a fast food court. There is at least one healthy place. That's usually
There's
the
always
average.
at least one.
Yeah. Now, in Tower City, that happens to be a fruit smoothie place as I hear my dogs. I know. All right. Look,
I'm making sure you know, okay? You want me to talk over it, I will. I'll make it sure that I'm saying something completely random and that we're not really talking about anything really important. Now that they stopped, okay.
All right. Now, those fast food places
Sorry as Dave laughs.
in those food courts, they have to offer a healthy solution. I think it's got to be somewhere required or something.
It might be legal or something. I don't know.
But in Tower City, that's a smoothie place that has fresh fruit that they blend up. They basically give you a blended fresh fruit smoothie.
Shit, I'd be going there. I love fresh fruit.
I'm going there today.
Bastard.
Yep. That's awesome.
You're a dick.
You can do that, but you can't compete with Wow Chicken,
Oh, hell no.
the 3 Chinese places,
And then you can't compete with Mickey D's.
McDonald's right on the other corner.
Dun,
Guess,
dun.
guess what? It's the cheapest. It's
It's
got
probably the biggest.
and you get the most amount of food for the least,
Least
amount of money. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wow.
You know how much more I go there? It's a problem. 5 years. Let's hope we can add more. Ready to go to 10 years?
I'm ready to go 10 years.
You lost your sound effect machine.
I lost my sound effect machine? I didn't lose my sound effect machine. We're going to 10 years right now. 10 years. Hello. Okay, but 10 years, I think we're going to continue on the path of destruction, which is bad because I'm getting cynical about this, and usually I'm not. But I know it's going to be bad.
Yep.
It's not going to change for the better.
Yep.
And I kind of have that feeling. It's just going to go right down the toilet. We're going to have McDonald's everywhere.
Now,
This is 10-20 years, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Not completely 10. I'm roughing it out.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot more McDonald's. They're going to be in much more countries. This world is going to become obese.
Yep.
We're going to be very unhealthy. And I don't think it's safe for it's just not a good future. I don't like it.
Now we're only going to be 30 years old.
I'm trying to do as much as I can about my weight. You know, I've never been comfortable about it because I've always been that fat kid.
Right.
Like I'm not completely that fat kid anymore.
No.
You remember how big I was in middle school?
We were all big in middle school.
No, dude, I was like big.
I was big.
I weighed 223 pounds in middle school.
That's why you were big enough to push me off the bleachers.
Yeah, shut up. Well, dude, I was a fat kid. You don't have to be afraid to say it. I knew I was a fat kid.
Okay.
It was in my blood. My family was big. I was big. But once I started to grow up, I started to look at myself and go, I don't want to be fat. You have to make that personal choice to not be fat. It's hard.
It's not easy. And
Nothing is
society shoves it down your throat as the opposite direction.
like, yeah, I'm not huge anymore. It's like I don't weigh 220 pounds. I weigh 200 and something, but I'm also 5'11" now. I'm not 5 foot middle school kid, you know,
Right.
or like 4'5" middle school kid.
Right.
I grew into it.
That height does make a difference.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was round.
We everybody in middle school is a little bit round. Let's just be honest.
Well, yeah, we were still kids, but I was the one everybody liked to pick on.
Right. And everybody picks somebody to pick on.
And I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like being the one to be picked on.
Nobody likes being
I didn't like
picked
being.
on.
I had the weirdest freaking names, and I'm not saying them because I don't want people to joke about them in the freaking video.
Right.
Because like, I'm not the biggest guy in the world anymore.
No.
I have a lot of friends that are bigger than me.
Right.
Sometimes I am the big friend, but most of mine is upper body muscle.
Right.
And
None of
It's like, you want to call me fat, I'll beat the crap out of you. Let's go.
Not chub.
It's not chub anymore. Well, when you work at the job I'm at now, that also helps with it, you know.
Yeah.
I'm lifting.
That wouldn't help me at all.
I'm
I'd put
lifting
so many
20
snacks.
Well, it would help because you're exerting that extra effort. Dude, you have no clue how much I work.
Yeah.
Like today, I had to lift like going on 117 case 24 packs of beer.
Right.
Just moving them.
Yep.
And you're just picking them up, putting them down, picking them up, putting down. You're just doing curls all day. That's basically all you're doing.
Yep. And it's good for you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But in 10 years, people have to start making that personal choice. It's like, I need to look at myself straight in the eye in the mirror and say, I don't want to look like this anymore.
Because 90% of the U.S. population, at least, will look like that.
Yeah, you gotta say, I want to look healthy. I want a 6-pack abs. I want 6-pack abs. I want to butter them up, show them off at the beach, and be like, yo, bitches, what up?
Yep.
What you got on this?
Not only do we do this, is we eat all this food and we make ourselves bigger. The movie industry and the fashion industry and the model industry pushes you the opposite direction. And the solution, in their case, is to be anorexic, I can't talk.
Anorexic and bulimic.
Bulimic.
But that's not healthy.
Right. That's not solving the problem.
That's making it worse.
That's, yeah.
You're making these kids think, oh, I can go throw up and eat whatever I want.
No! That's two ends of the stick. You're not putting anywhere in the middle. The middle is the eat healthy, eat right, exercise. The other side is don't eat at all, kill yourself, basically, in a very horrible way.
Oh, yeah.
And then the other stick is eat all the fast food you want, get big and chubby, and
die.
Enjoy the big cinnamon buns that are hanging from your chest.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, don't get me wrong. I like sugary foods and stuff and junk and crap.
And the problem is nobody's going to tell you can't have it. And
yeah,
it's awesome.
But the thing is, I can tell myself no.
Yep.
You need that self-control also.
It's like me leaving BP yesterday to...
Yeah, you left and didn't
I was
buy
like,
anything.
I'm going to buy every snack in the store if I don't leave. See ya.
And I need to bring healthier snack options for me so I don't buy something every day.
Right.
Which I don't. I have self-control. I can say I don't need anything today. I have food at home. But today I kind of lost it because I was really hungry and I didn't really eat a big dinner.
Right.
Which was my first mistake.
Yeah. It's a world
that's my own fault.
Yeah. But it's not easy in this world.
Nothing is easy. Okay, if life was easy...
If life was easy...
If life was easy, it wouldn't be hard to find a job. It wouldn't be hard to make money. Life would be pointless.
Right.
It's just like playing a really easy video game.
Yep.
You get to the point you're like, I beat this thing in like 25 minutes. What the hell was the point of this game? No, you want that challenging as fuck game.
Right.
You want to play it and die and get frustrated and throw your controller on the ground, run out of your room, scream, come back, keep trying, beat the shit out of it, and feel accomplished.
Yep.
Because when I die, I want to sit on my deathbed and go, you know what? I kicked the fuck out of my life. Hell yeah. Wasn't easy, but I did it.
It's a fight. This is a fight that people need to figure out. If we don't figure it out in 10 years, everybody's just going to be obese.
And we're going to be fucked.
Everybody, the people who have nice metabolisms, the people who are...
But we're still going to have those unhealthy people.
Yep. You can't fight genetics.
Oh, hell no. I'm fighting mine. It's hard.
And the more people who get obese, the more people who have genetics to make other people obese. And the pattern just continues and continues and continues and continues.
Like, Dave, okay, I'm one of those genetic people. You've seen my family.
Right.
Everybody in my family big. My sister barely eats, and she's big. It's not her fault.
Right, and it's not everybody's fault.
And she's not extremely big.
Let's pretend that the only place you can eat in the world is Chops. Let's pretend everybody's perfectly healthy. There are still going to be big people.
Oh yeah,
you can't fight it.
You can't fight genetics.
Right.
I'm really hard on fighting mine because I'm turning all that fat that's being made by my body, and I'm turning it straight into muscle. Being like, screw you, fat. You're out.
Yep.
Muscle, you in.
You in.
Let's go.
You in, bro.
And that's why I'm not completely afraid of everybody who comes in the store anymore. But there are those few people that come in. The big dudes that are like 4 inches taller than me.
In white beaters.
In white beaters with 18 tattoos. Those are the general people I'm afraid of. But yeah, I think everybody's afraid of those people.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But okay, so 10 years, rounded up. People are going to be fat. McDonald's is still going to be king. Subway's going to start to diminish.
Things that are healthy will diminish.
Yeah, basically. You're going to go to the store. You're going to go to the general store and be able to buy prepackaged McDonald's.
Don't say that.
I hate to say it, but it might happen. Like, think of that. The grocery store, instead of a produce section, be like, McDonald's, prepackaged hamburgers that you can warm up in your microwave or something. They already have that.
I hope you still grill
This
that.
is the problem. They already have them. They have White Castle burgers in a box. that you can buy. It's not the greatest thing in the world.
White Castle's bad at White Castle.
Well, dude, it's bad that you can buy these things at the frickin' grocery store.
It's bad that you can buy Taco Bell seasoning at the grocery store.
Exactly. They're already starting. So I don't think it's going to be a big thing.
I don't think it would surprise me in 10 years if there's a section of the grocery store after everything else that's already there that's dedicated to fast food places.
Yeah, and it's just like that stuff.
Yep.
It's like, you want to buy a Whopper? Here you go. It's a Whopper. You want to buy Mickey D's whatever?
You want to buy a box of Whoppers with Whopper sauce that you put on the grill if you're cool, and if you're a lazy bum, you can still throw it on the microwave.
Whopper
Boom.
sauce, okay. Just clearing up something. It's ketchup and mayonnaise, damn it. Just say it. We don't need this secret crap. All right, are we going to 100 years?
Let's go to 100 years.
100 years. I got my sound effects now. Got them back. That is our great sound machine. It's a nice red box made in China, and it says do not use rechargeable batteries. But made by worldwide.com. Worldwide.com. We don't know who you are, but you're now our new sponsor.
It does not say.
It says worldwide.com on the
It
back.
says don't use rechargeable batteries.
No. It says it right there. Do not use rechargeable batteries.
Hmm.
Well, whatever. We're not using rechargeable batteries, so. All right, and 100 years. I'm going completely extreme off the deep end, and you're going to hate this.
All right, I'm listening.
We're not even going to go to McDonald's anymore.
I hear you.
Okay?
Got it.
No more McDonald's. There's going to be, the stores will probably be barren. You're going to be in a chair in your house.
Go to the Wally end.
Exactly.
'Kay.
There's the Wally end. You're in a chair. You're pretty much fat. I'm saying most people, this is life. Life, not life. Whatever. Your house is basically going to take care of you.
Okay, I'm down.
Okay.
I'm still down with that idea.
All right. And everything's going to be provided for you with the house. The only problem is you are going to have no self-purpose. You will have no purpose in life. You will live. You will eat. You will poop. You will die. That's your life.
Okay.
I don't know why we would even be at that point. But
100 years seems drastic. But
it's very drastic. But I don't remember what book this was, but that was the point in 50 years at that time.
And here's the thing. Near future is scarier, and this is the reason I did 100 years. I didn't do 10,000 years. I didn't do 100,000 years. I didn't do 1,000 years. I did 100 years for one reason. When
Because
we did
it's
this show,
scary. Because
the
it's still
near
there.
future is scarier
Than the far future.
than the far future.
If you said 10,000 years and I went completely off the deep end, nobody would care.
Because nobody's going to be alive.
Yeah, you're going to be dead anyways.
In,
But like in 10
30 years from now, somebody could listen to this show because it'll still be somewhere.
Yeah.
And they're going to be alive in 100 years.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be 70, but they're going to be alive.
Yeah, they're going to be like, oh, crap, that's going to suck.
Yeah, I mean, now they might go, well, they predicted the last 5 to 10 years wrong, but
But still.
it's more scary to hear the future that's near than the future that's far away when you're dead. The reason we don't care about global warming is because nobody's going to be around to see it happen. We aren't. You and me will be dead.
Probably.
We won't live through.
Well,
the
we're
second
gonna die
ice age.
we're gonna die in December, so
Right.
go in the complete Mayan calendar. It's not even Mayan calendar anymore. It's just Nostradamus.
They skipped a
predicting
leap
it.
year, so we should have already died.
Plus, daylight savings was never invented before Nostradamus,
Right.
so we should have died about 10 years ago.
Right.
So you know what? Screw you. I don't believe in that crap anymore.
No.
Whatever. It's a book. It's just like the Bible.
Yep.
Sorry, nobody knows really.
They got
what
bored. They stopped making it at the. When did they
I
make
think
that?
this is just a thing. I've heard this somewhere before. It's not my own. All right, this is not me saying this, but I thought this was a good idea. I think they should rewrite the Bible. The 2012 version. Bible 1.0. 1.
Change everything
Yeah. Well,
except for the words in red, right?
I guess.
Yeah. Okay. I believe that. That they could do that.
Shit, I'll go through the Bible, rewrite it.
It's written by people.
Nobody's gonna like it. They'd be like the Curtis version, the Lane Bible,
Dum 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 dum.
just like that. Just like it's gonna be the Lane Bible. Brought to you by World.co.
You should have used the gun effect.
I don't have the. Oh yeah, it's the. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we're going for. But I'm going 100 years. We're going to be basically owned by companies, by food companies. They're going to own us. I don't know what they're going to get out of us. I don't know how that's all going to work. Food is going to be basically just nourishment. It's going to stop being that taste crap. It's going to start being chunks of or blobs of pure vital nutrients injected possibly, like that stuff they put in you at the hospital through a feeding tube.
Yeah.
The main stuff that you need.
Yeah.
That's what food's going to become. I don't like that
Now,
idea.
I want to throw out another concern with that idea.
What?
Let's pretend that we get to the point where we're too obese
That we can't
and
move.
that we can't move. So the people who have the amazing metabolisms who can handle it put us in those chairs to feed us the nourishment that we need so we'll survive. And this whole process is a process of cleansing.
Okay.
So you're giving me what I need so that I can become less obese, so that I can reproduce, so I can give the right genetics to somebody else, so that they...
So you're thinking that,
so that we
in 100 years we're going to start re-cleansing.
reversing the process.
Which will... I like that.
Yeah.
That would be a better thing. You being uncynical. Kind of weird. We kind of switched roles today.
And it's the morning.
Yeah. We got to stop doing it in the morning.
Yep.
But,
I got to be cynical.
I really like that. I really hope for that. Because in 50... Okay, I'm going to add another section really quick.
Yep.
Because, like, in 50 years, we're all going to be fat as fuck.
Right.
Sorry to break that to everybody. I'm still going to be alive. You're probably, whoever's listening, probably going to still be alive. Because our audience is like 20-year-olds. We're going to be 70. We're still going to be alive. We're going to be fat as fuck.
Right.
Because the food available to us is going to stop being healthy and start being fat.
Right.
And it's going to just be on the basis of tasting good. And if that's how it goes, we're going to have that cleansing process happen. Like you said. I like that idea. Hopefully that happens.
And it's not going to be pleasant for those who are alive because they're not going to be healthy enough to enjoy life.
Hell no.
But if we get to that point and there's only those few who are living a normal, what we consider now a normal life, somebody's going to have to reverse that. Or it's the end of mankind. Or we know it.
Or the people with good metabolisms could just kill off all the people who don't have good metabolisms that are fat. And this is just wicked way out there because I'm kind of tired and this idea just popped in my head. I don't know why.
Right.
They could just, the food supply could dwindle out because there are too many people on this world and the fat ones have just become food.
That's a cleansing process I don't want to experience.
That's the cynical cleansing process. That's the one that you don't want. That's the one, we don't want that one.
No.
But still.
I like the cleansing process of people being taken care. I take your idea of being taken care of by something else, but it'll be to reproduce good genetics, people who are healthy.
This is after most of the people in this world have died from obesity.
Right.
Because you know it.
No, like a severe epidemic, like worse than cancer, worse than, because everybody could do this to themselves.
Oh, yeah. Everybody can get fat.
It's not a disease. It's not something that's spread. It's not something that some people get. It's something that everybody could get if they tried.
I really hate it when people call obesity a disease.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not. A technical disease is something you can catch and transmit.
Right.
That's a disease.
Now, you can transmit it genetically.
Yeah.
But that's not the same.
You can't. Well, you can and can't.
Right.
Like, the thing with my family is it's not like a thyroid problem. It's an inactive metabolism.
Right.
My body metabolizes fat slower than most people, which is fine.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's how I was born. Yeah. I can't do jack shit about it. If I could, I probably wouldn't.
But it doesn't make it a disease. It's just
it's
the way
not
your
a
body
disease.
works.
Down syndrome is not a disease.
Yeah.
That's completely genetic.
Yeah.
You don't count that as a disease. You know what a disease is? The plague.
Right.
Not Down syndrome. I was gonna say what I already said wasn't. I'm thinking again. What did I want to say? Crap. The plague.
AIDS.
AIDS. Yeah, that's a disease. Squades isn't a real thing. God damn it. It's not. Like anything like that. HIV. All the STDs are diseases. Cancer is a disease. Yes, you can't completely transmit it, but genetically you can have a higher risk for it.
Right. And it's a improper changing of cells in your body.
Do you know the thing, or do I have to explain it?
You can explain it.
Okay, because
You're
we
in
learned-
medical school. I'm in making
I
movies
don't-
and podcasts.
I'm not going to make it real technical, but basically something goes wrong in your body of the thing that tells cells to stop dividing, and the cells just randomly divide in a certain part of your body, and it can spread.
It's a malfunction.
It's kind of like a tumor, but tumor is different.
Right.
I don't remember the difference between the two, but cancer is just random cells going ape shit in dividing. A tumor is a big lumpy mass that's kind of scary if you think about it. It's just a big lumpy mass, basically of nothing.
Right.
Yeah, it's just a little big living tissue.
100 years, we start the recleansing process. 10 years from now, we are doomed to obesity because there's not many other choices. And you have to make, I mean, it is near impossible to make a self-changing point.
You want to get a Y membership?
5 years,
You in this with me?
more McDonald's, hopefully, in this 5-10 years, more of the healthy, maybe possibly cheaper alternatives.
That'd be nice.
In the current present, we're in a downhill spiral.
Oh yeah, we're in a helicopter that just got its rotor chopped.
You know, there's probably some sound effect that on there. That
Hold
might
on,
work.
hold on.
Yes.
There we go.
This
This
is Lane to the Future, brought to you by the More Daily Podcast Network. For more of our shows, you can subscribe to us on YouTube at www.youtube.com/moredailyShow. That's MOOREDALEY show. You can also use that on Twitter at More Daily Show. You can follow me, David Moore, at Twitter at Dayspace. Curtis?
you can follow me on Twitter at Backlane Films with a capital B, L, and F. That's BACKLANEFILMS.
And also, if you want to talk to other people who listen to the show or talk directly to us, you can use the hashtag on Twitter, Lane to the Future. That's LANE to the Future. This has been a show brought to you by the More Daily Podcast Network. This was Lane to the Future, LTTF, Episode 4. I hope you enjoyed this show.
Had to do it.
Give